What's up guys, Fish Tank Dave, and today we're going to talk about the first ever saltwater aquarium that I've ever set up, and that is behind me right here. So let's get right into it. Alright guys, so this is my saltwater tank. It's a 75 gallon. I just got it all set up. There's no live rock, no coral, nothing like that in here. But what I did, and a lot has changed. So much has changed. It's going to be quite a bit to explain. But as you guys know, I had the green spotted puffers. And I had them in brackish water. The problem is I wanted to eventually upgrade them to the 75 gallon, but I wanted them to actually have some kind of cool tank mates, which it's been proven online. Did a lot of research about converting green spotted puffers over to full saltwater, and a lot of the times everyone's saying that they thrive. They do really well. They do awesome. So I decided to go for it and get them over to full saltwater. And it has been since, I think, Saturday that they've been in here. And yeah, now we're going to go through basically what I picked as tank mates. You can see right there. We'll start with the mollies. I actually converted some mollies to saltwater, which I drip acclimated them for about 45 minutes. And then I said, okay, well, that's enough time. Let's see how you do. And they did great. Right away, they were moving around and doing good. I could already see here that the angelfish, I got a yellow angelfish today, which I knew was going to be semi-aggressive right there, who was actually doing really, really well in terms of aggression. Now, for some reason, does not like this other molly. So, that's not good. Then you can see I got a good school of 6 blue-green Chromis, which they get about 3 inches each, so they'll look really good. Really underrated fish, as you can see here. They turn from, it's really hard to get their coloration good, but they turn from like green to blue. That's why they're called blue-green. But in person, I mean, it's just stunning. They just look amazing. Then, how can you not have a saltwater tank without some clownfish? I mean, come on, you almost have to. It's almost mandatory. Then what else do we got in here? Let's try to get a better look at this yellow. Yeah, there we go. It's yellow angelfish, who is really, really cool. Let me see him. Yeah, he's swimming around. Hopefully, doesn't start fights. I don't want him to start fights with other things here. So, I mean, he doesn't seem to be fighting the puffer. There's one of the puffers is in that hole. But they seem to be kind of ganging up on this one molly, which I don't like. If it ends up being a problem, I'm going to end up rehoming that molly right there and kind of bring it back to one of my local fish stores as basically, hey, I already converted it to saltwater. Does anybody want this? Basically. And I know a couple places around me that actually sell saltwater mollies, so I'm sure they'll gladly take it. Because I'd rather it go back to a good home or someone who's actually going to buy it rather than sit here and get picked on and die from stress or something. So now that I've seen the yellow angelfish attack it, I really don't like that. Jeez, I'm trying to get them to stop. Okay, so the yellow angelfish so far is really awesome. I knew it was going to be semi-aggressive, so it definitely can hold its own. Really, really pretty. Stays small. Good temperament. Is an omnivore. Does eat like, I have to put some seaweed in here. Most of the things are carnivores in here or omnivores. You got this little dude right here who is awesome, along with his little buddy. They hang out a little bit, but usually the females are bigger and the males are smaller, so most likely that's a female and that's a male, but we'll see. And the green spotted puffers are doing great. Fed them clams on the half shell, so their stomach is completely full. I think that's one of the funniest things ever, to see that their stomach is all pudgy and fat and all that stuff. In terms of filtration, we have a 75-gallon canister filter, the same one that was actually used on the actual 29-gallon. And then I have I think a Marine Land hang on the back that does 350. That's up for 75 gallons as well. Does help a lot with the current and the flow to get some good aeration in here, as well as I do have a power head in the back there that's just kind of pointing that way. I think I need to angle that up higher towards the surface to kind of create a better channel. So you can see all of the green spotted puffers are getting fat. They are growing so fast. I mean, they're growing so fast. I can notice them growing. And you look at those fat stomachs. They ate a lot of clams on the half shell. Usually, I only feed them one, and when they're done, all their stomachs are full. So that's good. I got to kind of target feed certain things. Hello, Nemo. I don't know if they're actually Nemos. I'm not going to name them that, but they're cool. So we can take a look in the back here. I got a Royal Gramma as well. Let's see if she actually comes out. See, the Royal Gramma is out right there. How gorgeous is that fish? Look at that. So last one at Stingray Bay, I had to pick it up. Absolutely gorgeous. She's doing good. Her tail was all nipped up because she didn't really have a place to hide in the other tank that she was in, and the other fish were picking on her. So now she's got plenty of places to hide, the rocks, all that stuff. So she's gonna do well. She's gonna do well in here. So basically, that was the main reason why I actually went to full saltwater. One, I never done it before, and I really wanted better tank mates for the puffers. And I knew the puffers would thrive. And actually, by the time they get 3 to 4 inches, they should be in full salt water anyway. It's one of those fish that the salinity keeps getting higher and higher and higher. So I was just like, you know what? Let's just push them all the way. You know, let's push them all the way to full salt, and you know, get some cool tank mates that we can actually enjoy. And it's the stupid mollies that are causing it. Look at this. Look at these mollies. Chasing each other around the entire tank. You'd think they'd leave each other alone. They look really cool. I really like their coloration. Also, I do have a rain barrel here. This rain barrel is a 55-gallon. What I did is I actually stole this from King of DIY. I filled up 50 gallons and I marked where it was on the actual tank, or inside of here. I scratched it with a razor blade. And then 1 bag of Instant Ocean is basically 50 gallons. So no measuring going on. I fill up the water to the line, dump the whole bag in, throw in the pump here without the tubing, and turn it on, let it go for a half an hour, and it'll mix up all that salt. And then when I want to do a water change, obviously I will siphon the water out, and then I will take the pump and pump the water from this barrel into here. Super easy. I actually saw that the King of DIY did that after he started doing his own saltwater tanks, and I was like, I am stealing that idea. Because I can tell you, mixing up 5-gallon buckets one at a time is not fun. If I had to do that the whole time, I would not have a entire 75-gallon tank filled with salt water. Yeah, I'm really happy with everything. The only thing I worry about now is, I mean, obviously I don't want the yellow angelfish to attack the puffers or anything like that, but, you know, it seems to be that when anything can kind of hold its own with anything else in nature, they kind of mutually decide not to attack each other. So first saltwater setup, I really love it. Love the colors. Love the fish. I did think about getting an anemone at one point and looked into it and just like, man. So I might end up getting some really easy corals and things like that. But corals are, I'm not a huge fan of corals, believe it or not. I don't know if I've shown this on video yet, but we got the very gross and dirty mystery snail tank. I need to clean that out. Look at that. Look how gross that is. It's less than a week I changed this water. I did a 50% water change. And the reason I'm leaving it higher up like that is so they can lay eggs easy, just in case you're wondering of why it's like that. I don't fill it up all the way on purpose, so they can have easier time to lay eggs. This right here is a quick update on the 29-gallon for the swords. These are the 2 swords that I ordered. And they came in real fast and in a hurry. The other female, is still upstairs right now. But I figured, why don't I just do double duty on this tank? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! No way! There's Fry. That's a little baby sword right there. Oh, she's giving birth. So I got these lemon blue eye plecos delivered in the mail. They were actually lost for a bit. Ended up spending 7 days in the mail. And they made it perfectly fine. So that's actually incredible. They made it alive. I gotta hand it to the shipper who shipped them, because they did a really good job. All of them survived. Every single one of them survived. So next breeding project is these lemon blue-eyed plecos. The breeding stock were absolutely amazing. Gorgeous plecos. She's giving birth right now, guys. She's giving birth right now. But yeah, no, these lemon, I was just coming over here to show you the lemon blue-eye plecos. And yeah, she's giving birth. I hope that they do eat their young. A lot of live bears do. So hopefully they didn't eat them all. Well, I just realized that the hang-on back has slits in it that are thick enough to suck a baby fry in. So should probably turn that off since I already got the sponge filter on. So I think I'm going to turn that off for now. The smudge is trying to clean it so you can see the babies. Oh, look, there's one towards the top right there. Very top. Oh. Yeah, there's one fry up in that corner right there. Yep. Oh, very hard to see. Keeps focusing on other things. But there is babies in this tank. And they're real small. So that's an exciting day in the fish room, or what I'm deeming the fish room for right now. That's awesome. Yeah, I didn't expect that. We got lots of changes going on. We got saltwater tanks over there. We got freshwater tanks making babies over here. We got everything. Also, the 29-gallon just sitting there empty right now. Still need to do work on that. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for the video. Sorry about that little detour with the live bears and the swordtails and all that. So anyway, guys, that's going to do it for the video. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.